Welcome or welcome back. I am so excited because today we are getting ready to go on my cruise. I'm so pumped. I haven't been on a cruise in like 8 years, something crazy like that. It'll be my husband's first cruise. So we are super excited. I filmed this video like all out of order, so just go with it. I'm sorry. But today, right now, is Friday. We are leaving today. Our cruise is tomorrow, but we have to leave today to like get there. Anyway, that's not important. The important thing is I have a packing and to-do list that I need to get done today. I've already packed my bag, but we're doing laundry right now, and I know that some of the things in the laundry I want to pack, so I'm gonna basically unpack and repack it. And in the video, you're gonna see some errands and just all the sorts of things that I am doing in preparation for vacation. The most important things I need to get done today are finish packing. I want to clean. The apartment is mostly clean, but I'm just gonna tidy a few things. That way when we come home, it's to a clean house and we don't have to worry about cleaning or anything when we get home. I also need to shower and I want to tan before I go and do my nails. I was gonna get my nails done, but it just didn't work out. So I'm gonna have plain nails, which is kind of a bummer, but I am gonna redo my toenails because they're looking kind of janky. But I'm so excited if you can't tell, and I'm excited that you're coming along with me to get ready and just do all the things. I'm at Barnes & Noble. I'm going to pick up some books for the cruise, but I'm very excited to pick up, I think the two books I want are Summer Romance by Annabelle Montague, I don't remember her last name, and the other one is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. So they should have both of them, and Barnes & Noble's is doing a sale right now, so I think it's buy one, get one half off. We'll see. Busy day today. I have to leave in about 15 minutes to make it to my certification exam. I'm nervous, but I'm confident. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. There's a lot that I know, but then there's just like a small portion of things that I don't feel 100% on. And so if it's just a small portion of the test, I'll be fine, but I just don't know what to expect. And then obviously like I still need to pack and get ready for the trip. So as you saw in the last clip, I went to Barnes & Noble yesterday and I ran a few other errands as well. I also filmed a like haul. It's not that much, but I filmed a haul last night when my husband was home and it was a little chaotic. Not get one half off. Hey baby. Hey baby. So I'm gonna redo it this morning. I got 3 books and I went in only wanting 2. This was one of them, Summer Romance by Annabelle Montague. I've been so excited about this book. I've literally only seen good things about it and it's super short. So very excited to read this. It was not on any sort of sale, which was frustrating. But it makes sense because it is a new release-ish, so I paid full price for this one. And the other book that I was really excited about getting is Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer. This one was part of the buy one, get one 50% off. And since just Summer Romance wasn't, obviously I have to get another book because I don't want to waste the discount. But the funny thing about this book is I've been wanting it for so long. Finally went and got it, and I get an email this morning from my library that my hold is ready for pickup on this book. Isn't that just so funny? So this better be good because I'm keeping it. It'll be fine. I love her writing, so it's gonna be a good time. So in order to make good use of the discount, I had to get another book. I walked around that store for like 30 minutes just looking for books that have a sticker and books that look interesting. And for some reason, they just did not have a great selection yesterday. I don't know what was going on, or if it was just because I went in so tunnel vision, like just wanting those 2 books that nothing else was looking good. But I was torn between Normal People by Sally Rooney, The Storied Life of AJ someone, Fickley, I don't remember his name. That one was a whim because I've only heard one thing about it. And Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. And if that wasn't obvious enough, that's the one I got. It's so pretty. It has blue edges. I've heard really good things about it. I've also heard not so great things about it. So we'll see. I asked my husband because he went with me. I was like, which one should I get? And he was like, well, this one's prettier. So I got the pretty one, but I am excited about this one. Hopefully it delivers. And if not, it'll look really cute on my shelf. I did have someone comment on one of my other videos asking how I decide like what books to buy since I do not buy that many books. This is the most books I've bought since the beginning of this year. Like normally I'll go in and just buy 1 or 2 like each month. But basically, if it is a book in a series that I know I love the series, I will buy it. So I have the first 2 books of the Natural series because I knew immediately that I was gonna love the Natural, so I went ahead and bought it. Also the Scythe series, I have all 4 books because I bought the first one. But again, I learned my lesson last year and I do not buy entire series at once anymore because I did that with a certain series. I bought the entire thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books and I ended up hating the first one. I am smarter about my series now. Also, I will buy physical copies of books that I've already read and absolutely love, which is why I have Pride and Prejudice and Happy Place. I had read Pride and Prejudice, I've read a million times. Happy Place I read for the first time I think last fall and loved it. Oh, it was so good. So I'm excited I finally have it, so I'm gonna reread it and annotate it in a couple weeks. So I'm very excited about that. Any book that I can get through Kindle Unlimited or my library, I tend to opt for that as opposed to buying them just in case like maybe I don't love them as much as I thought. Like I've had several books that I got from the library thinking they were gonna be 4 or 5 stars and I just ended up not really liking them that much. So I do like to kind of trial run my books in a borrowing sense before I go ahead and buy them. I do plan on having several full bookshelves of books that I love. I don't necessarily see myself having an entire wall of books. Who knows though? Maybe. I also live in an apartment right now, a 1-bedroom apartment, so there's really not that much space. I do have more room on that bookshelf, so we're not in any danger of running out of space. I am just kind of slowly over time amassing my library, if that makes sense. But I am super happy that I'm adding these 3 books to the collection. I think they're super cute. They will add more color to my shelves, and I really hope that I like all of them. I'm bringing Summer Romance and Just for the Summer on the cruise with me. I think I'm gonna leave tomorrow here. I just don't see myself getting to all 3. And that's another reason why I did want to go out and buy books for the cruise, because I didn't want to bring any library books with me just in case they get damaged or lost. I would rather it be my own copy that gets damaged or lost because I don't like messing up other people's things. So if it's mine, I have no one to blame but myself. Oh my goodness. I just finished my 7 through 12 certification exam and it took me the entire time, like all 300 minutes I used, and I am exhausted and starving because I did not eat breakfast this morning. I honestly have no idea how I did. I think I passed. There was so much that I've just like literally never seen before or just wasn't super confident with that kind of shook my confidence at first, because it was like the first several questions I kept like having to flag to come back to them because I just wasn't quite sure. So I was really nervous going into it. And then I kept checking the time, like how much time I had left, because I like to have time at the end to go back. And I knew because I was flagging so many questions, I was going to want to go back and check them. And I kept, like, I wasn't even halfway through the test and I'd already used up half of my time. And that really freaked me out because I just didn't like that. But I ended up finishing it with just under an hour left, maybe like 40 minutes left. And then I took the rest of the 40 minutes to go back and check all of my answers. So we'll see. And then at the very end, oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna cry. At the very end, it asks you, it tells you like, are you sure you're done? And on the next page, we're gonna ask you if you want to actually report these scores to like all of the agencies, which yes, if you don't report your scores, the test doesn't count. And that was essentially a $120 practice test. So obviously I was about to hit yes, but I hit next to go to the screen where it was going to ask me if I wanted to report them, and the entire screen blacked out. And I was like, okay. So I called the lady over and she was just trying to get me out of the room. And I was like, no, I don't think you understand. Like, I didn't finish. It didn't let me finish. And she was like, okay, we'll just go talk to the lady outside. So I talked to the lady outside and she can't access my results. Like, I didn't get my results today, but I'm supposed to get a receipt. She couldn't access the receipt and she was like, why didn't you finish? And I was like, it wouldn't let me finish. So then I had to go back in there and log into a different computer. My test was still active, thankfully. Logged in and was able to do the survey. And then she was like, oh yeah, here it is, and printed it and sent me on my way. But I was like literally the entire time on the verge of tears because I was like, that took so long. That took half a day. And I am exhausted. I don't want to take that ever again. But it was reported. Granted, if I fail, I'm going to have to take it again anyway, but I don't think I failed. I hope I passed. We'll see. I was going to be really productive today and do a bunch of other errands, but I'm starving, so I'm just going to go home and maybe not do anything else. It's like super gloomy out today, so I kind of just want to sit at home and do nothing, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure completely finished packing. I had every intention to record the process of me packing because I had to unpack and repack my bag to make everything fit, but I didn't. I just didn't think about it. I was finishing up an audiobook and just totally wrapped up in that, and I didn't even think about filming. So that is done. Most of my to-do list is done. I still need to go to the store to pick up some last minute things. I need to go to the bank to pull out some cash, and I need to return my library book because it is due while I'm gonna be gone. So other than that, I'm ready to go on vacation. We made it halfway to my in-laws. We're going there and then we're all gonna go down to Galveston Taylor tomorrow. We made it halfway there before I realized we left our boarding passes and luggage tags here. So we had to come all the way back. And my husband is kind of mad at me, but it makes sense. So we're back, I'm grabbing them, and we're gonna hit the road again, back to our in-laws, and then we go on our cruise tomorrow. So a little bit of a hiccup, but it's okay. I know that this has probably been kind of an underwhelming video because it was just prep, but be on the lookout next week for the vacation vlog. I hope to get that up pretty soon after I come back. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.